Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 65 of FTB Revelations, where today we're going to expand upon our Wither Spawner Killer item collector system that we started working on last episode. Last episode I was really proud of the neat and nifty way that we created a Wither Spawner, and I've now logged out of my world and came back in, and I'm just kind of curious and hopeful that the timing hasn't changed on my Ender Porcupine thingies, and to be fair, I haven't actually checked. So let's see. Left, middle, right. Left, middle, right. Looking good to me. Looking real good. Looking pretty accurate. Okay, cool. Looks like they're in line, so that's good. That's really good news. Because I wanted to make sure that, like, maybe on world load or when the chunk loads up, maybe they would desync in some way. Since they're in the same chunk, I wouldn't expect them to desync, but I don't know. And it might be that they resync when the chunk reloads. I really don't know. I have no idea how they work. It depends. Probably I would expect they might resync when the chunk loads. I would imagine when the chunk loads anew, it's like it's freshened up or something. Also, I saw something weird the other day. The items on the drawers were like moving. I don't know if I was just crazy or a lack of sleep, but it totally looked like the items on the drawers were moving. Anyway, what we need is soul sand. You know what we need soul sand for? Let me tell you what we need soul sand for. I'm gonna put like you in there. Thank you. I need soul sand for withers. And guess what you can dupe soul sand with? If you guessed the Tome of Alkahestry, then you, sir, are correct. So we're gonna edit this recipe and we're gonna make it like these, all external C, and that's all you have to do. Now, before we do this, I want to disable wherever the input of this machine is. So west, insert on blue, turn that off for a minute. And do you have any kind of like filtering going on here on the west? No. And I'm assuming the blue insert is coming from here? Yes, that is correct. Sweet. Actually, you have a filter on what you're allowed to extract, don't you? Yeah, let's add soul sand to that. I'm not sure how you're getting redstone, because you are, but mysteries for another day, I guess. Yeah, how are you getting redstone? Maybe you're just getting it straight up from somewhere else. Maybe it's from this guy. Yeah, that's right. Redstone's only coming out of him. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So let's get you going again. So soul sand, right? So all external C, and I'm just going to pop this dude in here, and we're going to have, I need to forget you. I need to do this. And then I need some cobblestone or something. Basalt seems like a good time. Doesn't really matter. Actually, no, I need a whole stack, don't I? That's right. Let's just grab cobblestone. Okay. And then I would love to have, oh good, I can put that in there? That's fancy. Ooh, what'd you do? Oh, right. I need to turn off the export as well on the west. Active with signal should do it. Cool, now remember that. Perfect. So I can take these out and he should be cool. So you should be all external craft this plus this. Apply. Shouldn't you be working now, buddy? Isn't that how all these other guys work? Maybe. I'm just gonna trash all this junk. Why aren't you working anymore all of a sudden? Oh wait, I think because you couldn't be remembered, right? Was that it? Sand, dirt, gravel, soul sand, remember. Why are you all of a sudden not working? There you go. That's cool. Now you're happy. Sweet. All right, now we're good. All right, so now I can turn this back on and insert on blue, and then you should be cool. Nice. Now he's doing what I want him to do. Okay, cool. Trash can, you, and that looks pretty good. So he will get soul sand from the thingy. Right, and now we've got soul sand duping. Hooray! It uses a significant amount of redstone. I don't know if you noticed that, right? But like, right, you get 33 sand, you get 33 dirt, you get like 17 gravel. I think you get 9 soul sand. So it's actually a lot. And this was 1,000 to 992. So it uses basically 1 charge per sand. Not the end of the world. Where that uses 4 charge for 33 sand. So, you know, not terrible. But, you know, definitely going to burn through a lot more redstone. But we should have a sufficient amount of redstone to burn through. So that's cool. Right? And this guy, being at self-aware stage, has a pretty high chance, 42%, to get me a pristine witch matter every time he runs. Right? So I'm going to say okay in terms of the redstone. I'm not worried about it. And if we take a look in here, we're already at, wow, that's pretty over the top. Why are you over the top? Why are you more than 2048? You shouldn't be more than 2048. Why are you still running, buddy? Did I already have soul sand in the thing? I might have already had. Oh, I do. Look at that. Okay, cool. Ha! I already had a soul sand drawer. Whoops. Well, now we have an extra soul sand drawer. How cool is that? All right, I already had a soul sand drawer. That's why we had more. I was like, why do we have more than 2048? Can somebody explain this to me? And I'd like to take the void upgrade out, and I'd like to take the storage upgrade out, because there's no reason to have those in the soul sand drawer if we're going to have an unlimited amount of it, right? I think that's a reasonable approach, right? Let's actually... There you go. Now 2048. And we'll just hang on to that extra drawer. Cool. Whoops. And then you, trash can, soul sand, and 2048. And you should be just chilling and being done. Yes, 2048. Perfect. And you're just going to be backstuffed now, right? Theoretically, yes. While you recharge the tome, but the soul sand is backstuffed. Perfect. So the only problem that I'll run into then is if we want to do any more of these, we're going to need another tome of alkahestry, because even though we have 3 more recipe slots, we don't have any more output slots. Aside from that, though, everything is cool. Everything is awesome. All right, so my nuclear reactors have been running really well. 2 things I want to do this episode. 1, I want to get that Wither Killer going, and 2, I want to peek at this guy and see how he's coming along. Ooh, we might be good to upgrade him to a tier 2. You think that's something we can do? Let's get him going to a tier 2 real quick. Yoop. Goodbye, resources. We hardly knew ye. Okay, let's get you off of here. And let's see what's involved in upgrading you. So if I want to upgrade you, I need this many erodium. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad. And then a block of diamond. Actually, we already have blocks of diamond because we store them in blocks, right? And then just any kind of lens. It doesn't matter, so I'll use the clear laser lens, which is just the 7 glass. And then there is your tier 2 void ore controller. Nice. Now, if we get our... Is our wandy thingy in here, or is it in here? I think I left it in here because it's rarely a thing that I need, right? So I'm just going to clear all this out. Because we need to upgrade all this stuff, right? So if I click on him... Oh, he's going to start placing blocks. That's right, if I click on him. Isn't there a way? There you go. 4 null modifiers, 32 structure frames, tier 2 or above. So let's start programming stuff, right? So we need null modifiers first, because I'm pretty sure we don't have those up and running yet, right? No. So that's you. And we have interconnects, right? Yeah, I think so. And we'll upgrade these to better modifiers at some point, but yeah, there you go. Structure frame tier 2 or above, so that needs to be you. And that, it said we needed 32 of, right? And what I'm going to do is put my 24 structure frame tier 1s in there so it can use them. Hooray, we have enough stuff to make this. I was going to be really concerned if we didn't. Well, not that concerned. And then we need another laser core, right? So there's your null modifier, and then I think we need one more laser core for that tier. And then we've got our crystal laser lens, and then we're cool. Nice. Crystal laser lens. Be careful about shift clicking with that dude, right? Yeah, that should be good. And then, oh, you know what? We needed a few more of those things, didn't we? Or no, is he assembled true? Hey, he is. Cool. 16 structure panels. I guess we had enough. Nice. Actually, we had more than enough. All right. Now we're cooking. All right. Turn you off. And that should run quicker now. Duration 320. I forget what the duration of the tier 1 was. Is it in the environmental tech book? What was it called? Guide? There it is, digital guide. It's not the same, right? So default duration of the Void Ore Miner tier 1 is 400 ticks. And default duration of the Void Ore Miner tier 2 is 320 ticks. So that's like a pretty significant cutoff, right? Now we can bring that down a little bit if we throw some speed upgrades on that thing. But in order to get speed upgrades, we're gonna need mica, right? So if we look environmental tech, I probably should have gotten mica going a lot earlier in the process than I did. But the preferred is a white lens for void resource miner. So void resource miner tier 1. I might just throw it in here just cause shouldn't be too bad. Clear laser lens. And then I'll get a white lens and get her going. So for this, we're gonna need, oh right, I need to break you with you or something, don't I? How are you getting power? Okay, you were just being weird. So 24 structure frames. Right, and then 2 laser cores and 24 tier 1s. Okay. And I don't think we have enough erodium at this point to get any more, but we should be getting some of that soon. Okay, so that's you, and then 2 laser cores and a lens of any type. We're gonna make it a white lens. Cool, cool. The bone meal one, please. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, we should be good. So I'm probably just going to set this up over here. So I'm going to want another crate. And we're going to another flux network. And I don't know exactly where I want you to be. How about we take down this tree? What did I just put in here? What's a thing that I probably had in my hotbar? Crescent hammer? Maybe. Maybe the assembler. Yeah. Goodbye, tree. And this tree. Hooray. So what I'm thinking is like, I don't know, here-ish? I mean, I could line it up with this dude. I just want it to be like at a reasonable pace. That's about right. Man, I love that drill. It is beautiful, is it not? Works for me. Looks relatively natural still. Relatively. All right, you assemble. All right, so that's assembled true. So I just need to go straight down to bedrock from here. Remember, never, ever, no matter what you do, never dig straight down in Minecraft. It's a bad time. You'll get in trouble. How many times have I done that this episode or this series? Boop, 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 boop. All right, and the big bright white laser thingy, which I'm pretty sure is the beacon laser, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't think I've ever used a beacon. Yes, so then you go here with a network of Direwolf's network, hooray, and then you can start collecting void resources. So void resource miner, instead of collecting ores like the void ore miner, might be 1 block taller, but meh, I'm not gonna worry about it. What it does is collect basically anything that's not an ore, right? That you find in World Gen. So things like stone and granite and gravel and podzol and sandstone and all that good stuff, right? So all kinds of, World Gen-y type stuff. The only other thing that you get out of it that you need is mica, which is used for upgrades in the mod. So having a white laser lens there will focus mica, and hopefully we'll find some over time. But hey, that looks pretty cool, right? It's working, it's doing its job, we'll leave it be. So now let's go kill a wither. So I was thinking I was going to do the astral sorcery method because I'm trying to find like a way to do it that's new-ish. And I mean, there's only a handful of ways to automate wither killing. And I want it to be somewhat interesting, right? Somewhat interesting. So I decided to, go the astral sorcery route because I still think that's a really cool way to do things. And I think that should be fine, right? We do astral sorcery. As long as we can see the stars, we should be good. And I'm going to call that a win. Looks good to me. All right, so let's get the astral ritual here for this thing. So, is it Dissidia? Man, that would be cool if I was right about that. Constellations... Dissidia. Light from the constellations piercing both materials and creatures alike. Dispersing the strong light into a small discordant energies in the area creates a damaging field lashing out at all enemies nearby. That's what we want. Okay, so we're gonna want some of these dudes, right? Spectral relays for Dissidia. Okay, so let's get our Dissidia book out of the thing here. Put it in our offhand. Get some relays. I might need more spectral relays, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I feel like I had more of these. Didn't I make like a bunch last time I needed them? Totally feel like I need more than that. I need like 1 more. You know what? I think I can just borrow one of these rather than crafting another, which is probably the lazy man's way out. But all right, now I need to make them because yeah, we need more. So you are what? You are a lens, which we should have some of. I made a bunch of lenses, I know that much. And then what? Golden wood and marble? Is it golden nuggets? I wasn't paying attention. Yes. Gold, wood, and marble. Cool. And then you can do the thing. Thank you. And then you can go back. What were you, here and here? Yeah, that looks right. And then you guys can go home too. Hooray, Dissidia. Nice. So now, snag one of my perfect celestial crystals, of which we have many, to the point where I actually stopped this system because it was going so well. Because we've got more than we'll ever need, probably. I don't see us using that many. And give me some Decidia action. Nice. All right, now while you're doing your thing, we take you, put him away, and Altaria is the one that focuses, right? Pretty sure that's accurate. Altaria? Yes, that's one I did here. That, like, severely focuses it. So I think what I'm going to do is set up a ritual. Let me get the copy-paste for that. Actually, I can just get it from right here in game. Let's see, where's the copy-paste gadget? So what I want is copy, clear, and then effectively what I want is you to here. But then, let's see. Actually, that's the start. That doesn't seem like it worked the way I wanted to. That's about how I want it to be, right? Whoops. Yeah, that's cool. Because it's only one tall, right? Yeah, that's all I need. Perfect. All right, so I need some marble. Yeah, I knew that. You guys I'm going to want anyway. Just give me all the marble types we have, and we'll see if we have the right kinds. We are missing some plain marble, and we are missing some of that squiggly stuff. So let's get a chisel for that. I should have a chisel somewhere. Do I not have it? Oh, there it is. So we want like the squiggly stuff. This kind. And now we're good? Yes. All right, and over here we should have something. This should be done. Yay! So again, because I want to science this up, I'm going to set it up as follows. Let's paste this into the world. And can I reset you so that you're a normal pasting stage? Okay, that looks cool. Okay, does that look about lined up, or do I want to move that this direction, I think? Yeah, that looks cool. All right, so then we want astral anchors, right? And we want the astral ritual thingy. Right, so I want a ritual anchor and a ritual pedestal. Gold, any kind of thing. Rock crystals, right? Hey, I thought I added ritual to my thing. Oh, and a bucket of starlight. I can get that. Inventory issues abound. And resonating gems and 2 lenses and, okay, lots of things that we don't have. And it's getting to be daytime, isn't it? We should make it nighttime again. Cool. Okay. Glass panes. I'm going to turn 20 of you into lenses, because I can do that now with this. Hooray! How cool is that? Oh good, we have lots of these too. So how many of those were they? 2? Okay, good enough for now. We'll let the rest craft on their own. Right? And then I need just gold and stardust. Stardust. And gold nuggets. Right? Oh, and the resonating gem. And that gets me 2 ritual anchors, correct? So that's good times. Why is night vision stuck on me? Night vision, stop being that. Don't be stuck on night vision. Either on or off. Pick one. Okay, ritual anchor is good. So I'm going to place the ritual anchor right here. Okay. Boom. Right on top of that dude. And can we make the wither quieter? We'll do that in a minute, right? You're going to go here. Okay. Then we need a Dissidia collection crystal, right? So I want to do that before I turn it into collection, right? I believe that to be true. Okay. So you are a bunch of resonating stardust and illumination powder, right? Stardust, illumination powder. Cool. Hooray! So you do that. Okay, so now we have an attuned to Dissidia crystal and an attuned to Dissidia collector crystal, right? I think I've still got my reservoir, which is coal beans. That's good enough. I think I've got 13 buckets in there. That actually is just enough, isn't it? Let's copy and paste this structure real quick, if we may. So, copy paste gadget. I'm going to put away my building gadget along with some other junk we probably don't need at the moment. And you're going to be copied from here to here. But we want to start Y lower, and we want to go 2 higher. And that should capture the whole thing. Cool. So it's a 3x3 that we want to clear out over here. And can you go down 1 level? Thank you. That should be good, right? I didn't actually check to see if I had enough stuff, but I look like I did. Cool. Yeah, not bad. Just needed 12 ruined, and then we're good. All right, yeah, looks good to me. So you on empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 block above for the collector crystal to work, right? And hey, look, Dissidia. Sweet. And then linking tool, we want to get Dissidia attuned collector crystal here. Cool. And then link you to here. And then we need the lenses to reflect off, right? So you're going to this corner. Okay. And then you're going over to here. I hate when you do that. I really hate when you choose to do that. Because now you're going to block that line up, aren't you? Yep. Hate when that happens. All right, we have to fix this. Let's do fill. Okay. Because what we're going to have to do is just move it to the other side. Not the end of the world, just not exactly where I wanted it. You know what I could do? Well, you still got the lines going on there, Chief. Okay, that's better. All right, I'm going to put it here-ish. And I'm assuming that, yes, we are good. We are good. And the red sparkles is good. That means we're linked to the right ritual and all that type of thing. And then you can beam over to here to here. And hopefully you'll have the same angling of lights. Yes, you do. Perfect. Yeah, I always hate when that happens. It's just like, ugh. Oh man, I was gonna move it over here. I really was. And if I had moved it over here and then it wound up, I would have been so angry. I was legit considering just putting it on opposite side, and I'm like, nah, I'll put it over here. All right, so that should be a pretty hefty damaging ritual. Okay. The only thing we need to do is remember how many blocks above the ritual anchor that we want this thing. It was like 5-ish, right? 4. 4, and then the thing. Right? So same for you. 4, and then the thing. And then link you to there. That's a beautiful thing right there. All right, cool. That should be good. All right, next step. Let's spawn the Wither. We're going to test to see how fast he dies. Then we're going to upgrade the crystal with Ulteria. And then we're going to see how fast he dies with that. Deal? Okay, let's do it. So this should spawn a Wither. Hey, you're doing a thing that you shouldn't ever do. Why is that happening? Why did that happen? You're not supposed to do that. That shouldn't have happened. I mean, granted, we're out of soul sand, right? I know that was part of the problem. But that really shouldn't have happened. Maybe it's a possibility when we're out of soul sand. There you are. Alright, let's see how fast he spawns. Or dies. And I actually don't know... Wow, that is fast. That's fast. Alright, let's upgrade it with Ulteria and see what happens. Because, wow, that was fast. My goodness, was that fast. You ready? Let's do it up. So you pop off. Boop. And then you're going to come over here and get upgraded with Ulteria. Right? Trying really hard not to break too many crystals. Where are you at? There you are. I mean, that's pretty fast without Ulteria. So now I'm like, right? So this is Dissidia without Ulteria turning into Dissidia with Ulteria. Now let's see if we're lucky. Whew. And let's see how much better this is, right? That's the next question, is how much better is the ritual? Like, is he gonna die in one tick? I mean, I don't even know. He died pretty quick there, to be fair. Like, I don't even know if we need it. But it's still a lot more of a fun build than the Draconic one, right? Because the Draconic one's like literally just place a block down and he dies in a tick, right? This one's at least was a fun build to do. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. You're all upgraded. You're ready to roll. Let's spawn a Wither. Okay. Smaller area of effect, more damaging. He dies instantly. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's the only place he could have gone, right? Like, that's the only thing it could have been. If it was going to be in any way better, that's all it could have been. I mean, that is amazing. Astral Sorcerer, you are the best. Just the literal best. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I don't like it leaving the half-formed wither, but I don't think there's any way around that with this design. Astral Sorcery, I mean... How great is that? Alright, so let's take you out of here. We can do this. Ranged collector, please. Thank you. And let's just get you here ready to roll. So, like, ultimately what we want... Right? So, like, right under the center point, I think, is where we're going to want the ranged collector. And you're going to be an empty blacklist, which means you can pick up anything. And then we're just going to want item conduits going right into ender chest, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy. And then, wrong thing. On the up, you are extract always active, and on the west, you are insert. Cool. Okay. So in theory, we should get another star in a few seconds. Let's get 2 of them. Right? And that should pick up 2 nether stars for me. So we should have 14 when all's said and done. 14 nether stars. Hooray, it worked. That's how we know it worked. Sweet. Hey, that's fully automated now. That's complete. Turn, flip lever, get nether stars. Done. The only other thing we need to do is maybe keep soul sand and wither skeleton skulls in stock. I could probably manage that. I could probably manage some kind of in-stock system for that. You know, along the lines of the keep in stock soul sand and wither skeletons that we do over here. So if I had like 32 of you and 16 of you, does that sound like a fair thing to do? And then I could do something similar here. Because I think you're good, right? And then we'll just grab another green, green, green ender chest. But use green wool to make it start off green, green, green. And then we're going to want 3 of you. Missing zombie heads? Really? Missing zombie heads again? Us within the zombie heads. Always missing zombie heads. To be fair, I have got nothing to automate that with. And I should. Considering how frequently you use zombie heads. We'll see. There's a lot of, like, little things I need to get around to doing, you know what I mean? Like, just little... Like, I should do an episode where it's just, here's all the miscellaneous tasks that I haven't gotten around to doing yet, right? Like automating zombie heads. It's easy, right? Deep mob learning. That's about it. That's literally about it. Like, we were just deep mob learning it up. Right? So I need 2 more heads. Sun's getting real low. Zombie villagers drop zombie heads? I don't even know. Where are all the zombies at? Don't make me go home and make it night again, because I'm going to be really upset if I have to do that. Where are all the zombies at? Come on, zombies. There's one. The map helps, to be fair. We're at 2 heads. Almost. 3 heads. Works good enough for me. Alright, filters then. Times 3. And I definitely want them to be item count filters, right? So let's go over here. Get my item conduits. Item count filters are along their way. There you are. So this is real simple. Boop. Right? So he's got Soul Sand and Wither Skeleton Skulls in him now. And we're going to item conduit him up. And you're going to keep... in here at all times. You will insert with an item filter. Limited item filter, let's say 9. Okay. And that would be insert. And then you will also insert on green with a limited item filter. 32 sounds like a good number of Soul Sand to keep in stock, right? And then you will also insert on green with a limited item filter of 32 Soul Sand. Cool. So then we put all this stuff away, and we make you... So you're all empty, right? Bada bing, bada boom. We make down be extract always active, and he should be cool. Filling things up. Nice. And maybe we want a few speed upgrades just to be safe, just in case. And that's cool, right? So now as we spawn withers, it's going to keep the Wither Skeleton Skulls in stock for me. Cool. And those speed upgrades do seem like they're probably helping at this point. I mean, even during the daytime, it's an issue. I wonder if the Cydia can kill the Ender Dragon. I wonder if rituals work in the end. Isn't there bad Wither no cookie? There's like a Wither mutant block, isn't there? Is that not in the pack? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't see the thing that mutes the Wither sound, so maybe it's not in here, that one. But stars? 24. I call that a win. And with that, absolutely wrapping up point for the episode. So Dowell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will come back next time and maybe put those other stars to work. All right, Dowell20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy.